Alright, this is my, I guess this is just my go-to truck, so we're gonna hop in it. So, if we, get out of here, I took the ground eraser and I erased the grass right here in this one spot, so I could just use this as a temporary spot when I stack hay before it goes in the shed. I don't keep my hay on property. I have a shed down the road that I keep it. I don't sell it because I have animals, so yeah. Right here in this field we're growing wheat. It's about ready to be harvested, but I'm not going to take the time to do that anytime soon yet. So we'll go up this road here. This is just the barn. You can sell hay, stack it, whatever. Sometimes, like I do right now, I have a piece of machinery in there. That's just my 1455 Case IH. We have my bale stacker on there for small square. But otherwise, that's all I have in there. Okay, so if we back up here, I have a light there shining on the field. I use that because I like to harvest at night, and it just kind of makes it look cool. I just kind of left it on. I think it looks fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. Yeah, getting on. I have just my silos for temporary storage before selling grain, whatever else you want to sell. Keep in there, hold, whatever. Over here I have my small vehicle shed. This just holds, I'll show you. This holds my New Holland big baler 340. Excuse me. Anyway, this is another truck. I have some logs in it right now, so it just sits in here. These are some of what I deliver grain in, but I haven't recently. They've just been sitting in the shed. Off to the side, I have a wagon full of bales that have sat there for eternity. Here I have another wagon. So that's that shed. I call that shed A because this is the way you usually enter the property. But if we go down this road, this little dirt strip, I have shed B. This is actually a grain storage. I forgot to mention that. This is not really it is a shed. People can call it, judge it, whatever they want it to be, but it's a shed overall. That's what it is. This holds, I just have some straw sitting in here. Then I have some wheat. I have it just kind of sitting in here because I didn't have a better place to put it, and I wanted a little something to fill in here. This is my soybean planter. It's a Great Plains. This is actually what I used to plant mostly. This is my New Holland telehandler bucket. I have it sitting here because I just like it in here because this is actually where I park the telehandler right there, and I'll show you that in a second. If we go ahead here, off to my field on the left here, I have a field of straight up just wheat, and that's pretty much all I grow. I do grow barley, but we'll get to that later. This is my bigger tractor, one of the bigger tractors. This is my Case IH Puma 240 CVX. Very, very reliable tractor. I wouldn't put it before any of my other tractors, but I don't use it that often either. I use this, honestly, the last time I probably used this was to pull my big grain cart, and I haven't harvested for a while, so it's sat right here for a while. It has the wheel weights, and it can fit a bucket loader, but I don't have one for it. Honestly, it's kind of an overhaul for a bucket loader, because I have a telehandler, and I already have two tractors with a bucket loader. In my opinion, it's a waste of money, but I just customize it to do that. You never know, there might be a time where I might need to, so It's always good to be prepared. Okay, if we go straight ahead here, I have just my hayfield we just mowed in the previous video. I love this field right here because it's a perfect spot for a hayfield. I like it overall. I mean, it's great, I guess. It's probably the best spot for one because it's not in a main view and it's easy to get to. It's not like far away. Alright, moving on. Just one thing I wanted to show you guys. There's a back way to enter my farm if we go to the end of this road and we turn. You can enter my farm coming in a back way right there. And that's actually a way, if I have to buy a machine or a tractor and I don't want to drive all the way around, I'll just drive in through that way. And then it comes through this road too. Quite handy if you ask me. I think they did a really good job with that. Yeah, that's my New Holland telehandler. I'm quite impressed with it. This telehandler is also modded in. It's from Farm Simulator 15, if you guys have played that game. I'm sure all of you have. This is my New Holland telehandler LM742. Courtesy of all these bales being stacked right here. Yeah. Right here, this is my main shed C. We just keep kind of see a tree I put in here is kind of glitching through, but I just kind of make it do with the way that looks. It's fine. This is my New Holland roll belt 460. This is the red edition with the yellow pickup. I love this baler versus the yellow one. It just looks more of what you'd get from New Holland. And with all the red equipment, that's kind of what made me think to go look at the mods, because when this was just given to us, I'm like, well, there has to be more. There wouldn't just be this and then the different color balers. It's the same as the other one. If we go into our store right here, we have the roll belt here. I believe it's the same one. This is the, I can't read that. Is that the 150? Well, this is the 460. Actually, so this is bigger, I think. This is the disc bind 313. I like it. I did a review on that in my last video, so it's a good. Let me just plug my controller in here. Like I said, guys, I apologize for my voice. I have a cold. It's pretty nasty, so but I thought you guys should get a video out. Here it is, my Case International 1660 with the bean header, 1030 bean header. It's pretty nice overall. Small, but I have bigger fields, quite bigger fields, but I'll show you what I use for that in a second. Very detailed, I would say. I can't complain one bit about this combine. My uncle used to have a combine just like this, and I have pictures and it resembles everything in it except for the little monitor right there, but still I think that's a pretty cool add-on. I would say this is one of the most detailed pieces of equipment in Farm Sim 17. I'm surprised this wasn't a mod, but I just love it. I love everything to do with these older machines. I think it's just great that they put these in here. I thought it would just be newer stuff every game up, but I guess not. But anyway, yeah, it's a really nice combine. So far I have only done soybeans, wheat, barley, but I like it. Right here, this is my I'm not even gonna try to sound out that name. I just call it my green grass picker upper. I don't use it, honestly. I'm gonna sell it. I did silage for a while in this save, but then I stopped because silage just got to be a pain. when I could just bail, and I mean, it just got to be too much, and it's just sat in the shed for the longest time. I think I used it 10 times at the most. Anyway, moving on. We have my pressure washer right here. You know, I think that says Karcher Professional. Anyway, it's a tractor pressure washer. I love it. Not really too much to say about that. So, sprays water. This is my chisel plow, and this folds out, and I'll show you what tractor I used to pull with that. We'll just walk over here. This is the Case IH. Terraria Plus, I think that's what it said. It's got the full 2-header. It's large, as you can tell, very large. Too big for a shed large. And that fits with this combine right in here. And this combine is a 9230 Case IH axle flow, and it's got the rear extending auger. This is my bigger New Holland T7 through 15. Love this tractor with everything I have. It's beautiful, does amazing work. This is my Horsch Titan 34 UW grain cart. This is what I said I used my Case IH for, to pull. It's great. I've done a lot of grain moving with this. I like this personally more than those green carts I was pulling. I use those more for silage than anything, but this is my New Holland 8340. I actually have 2 of these, I meant to say. And this is pulling the, basically it's a broom. It runs by, it's a self-propelled broom. You hook it onto the front or rear of a tractor. And this is my chisel plow for those smaller fields there. I'm more of a smaller type of guy when it comes to smaller type of fields, but when it comes to the bigger fields, I like to have the bigger equipment like this, like the combine, like the tractors. But yeah, I like to keep it smaller for those type of fields. This is the same as that tractor in the barn. This is the 1455 Case IH, and this tractor, honestly, I'm a little confused, because I was a little confused with this tractor because it looks like up on the steering wheel it has a hydrostatic transmission, but then if we look down here it looks like a H pattern shift, so I was a little confused. And otherwise it looks pretty good. Detail is pretty good. Did pretty good with that. This is a planner modded into from PlayStation Store. I got this a while ago, haven't used it. I've been using the Great Plains one because the rows are a little bit bigger. But still, this one's pretty good, just sits in the shed like a lot of my equipment. So, yeah. This is my 260 Echo JCB skid loader. Hate it very much. Barely use it. It's very inconvenient. I got it to move pallets with, because trying to do it with a telehandler is a little bit much. I hate it very much. I do not like this skid loader. It's just kind of hard to, when you drive it, it likes to move one way and then not move back to the other very quickly, and it can't lift anything more than its own weight, so that's what I have to say about that. No harm, JCB. I like your equipment, just in the game kind of sucks. So anyway, this is my tool shed. It just came with the game, just was here like this. Has what you'd want: leaf blower, earmuffs, jack, whatever else. These are some fertilizer seed bags I got. Yeah, so today we are gonna rake that hay that we just mowed in the previous video with the 8340 New Holland with the bucket loader. But yeah, you guys saw the farm. If you guys are wondering what cows I have, what animals I have, cows, but yeah, that's about it. This is just a standard, I think this is a, I wanted to say this was a Keen rake, but I can't remember. It does pretty good. It's only got the 2 drop down gates, so it's good for what I need it to. And I have all the tractors set to I have to start it, so I hold R1 and I hit square and it starts it. But yeah, fairly good tractor. The only thing I dislike about this rake, and no offense to the rake, but I just don't like the way the wheels swivel in the back. I think that's quite inconvenient, especially when you have to back it into a shed. But otherwise, I think it's a very cool rake. I think it's cool how they drop down like that. Typically you only see like V rakes, but this is still pretty cool. We're gonna set this to autopilot, and I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can just enjoy the video. Yeah. Well, let's get going. I'll end in a little bit, but thank you guys so much, so please enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that raking video. That was set to the helper, autopilot, whatever you want to call it. Again, did pretty good. Missed a little bit, but that's fine. We'll pick it up in the baler. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the rake, the mower, whatever else. If there's a piece of equipment that if you don't play this game or you want me to see or just demo it, let me know in the comment section. If you are up to it and if you like my channel that much, I guess you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and maybe for future reference, Snapchat. But anyway, till the next video guys, have a great day.